First and foremost, I like to give our praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And I came here to talk about the times that we're living in now. Right now, we're in the time of Jacob's trouble, you know? And I'm going to give you that precept. Give me a second. This is the book of Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Alos, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who's that he should be saved out of it? The man, woman, and children that believe on the Lord, that believe on Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai, and that have faith in the Lord and in His Son. Those people will be saved out of Jacob's trouble. The one third of Israel. If you're not part of the 1/3, you got to fend for yourself. I mean, hey, you're gonna be thrown out there, and killed. You're gonna have no protection. All right. And give me a second. I got another precept. Got another one. All right. Give me a second. All right. This is the book of Isaiah 59 and verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, in His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So when in Jacob's trouble, when them troops come in at the elect man, the 1/3, the chosen, man, hey, the Lord's gonna lift up a standard, against Esau. He's gonna give his elect man spiritual power. There's some man that the Lord's gonna give his spiritual power to. So there's some elect that's gonna get spiritual power. And when he come in, with his guns and stuff, when he come in as a flood, by the hundreds, by the thousands, hey, once you lift at that standard, it's over. Once we get that spiritual power, Esau finished. The bullets will bounce off of us. We'll be able to get Esau, pick him up and just, rip him in half. And we'll be able to probably do things like, blow fire out of our mouth. We'll be able to fly. We'll be indestructible, immortal. Nothing should hurt us. Pretty much nothing. None of Esau's weaponry, our technology is going to hurt us. Okay, so that's what he means when he says he'll lift up a standard against him. So, man, like I said, Lord willing, I'm part of that elect. But yeah, it's gonna be some elect man that's gonna get that spiritual power in those days. Give me a second. Give me a second. Now, I want to talk about the seals that we're in. Right now, we're living in the 4th and 5th seals. I'm giving that to you. Give me a second. This is Revelation 6, verse 7. And when he had opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of the 4th beast say, "Come and see." And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the 4th part of the earth, to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. Okay, so like I said, in that time of Jacob's trouble, if the Lord's not with you, if you're 2/3, you're gonna be out there, and and Esau's gonna slay you. He's gonna kill you. He's gonna show no mercy to the Israelites. He's gonna kill women, children, old people, young people, kids, babies. He doesn't care. He's gonna kill. He's gonna kill any Jake he see that's in his sight. And if you're not part of that of the elect, you just out there. You're gonna die. Pretty much. All right. And with hunger, it's gonna be famine in those days. A lot of the people are gonna die of starvation. Famine, shortage of food, so they're gonna die of starvation. Not the elect, but the 2/3 of Israel. A lot of them are gonna die by starvation. And like I said, that's a horrible death. That's worse than getting shot and killed with a gun. Because that's like a slow, painful death. And with death, and with the beasts of the earth. So these zoos, these lions, these tigers, these bears, they're gonna be let out in them times. They're gonna be let out, and they're gonna be hungry. And if the Lord's not with you, and they see you, and you're not one of the chosen, they're probably just gonna rip you apart and eat you, just like that. So like I said, the beasts of the earth gonna be roaming the earth, and they're gonna be hungry. Because remember, they're gonna be starving. Like I said, if the Lord's not with you, you're finished. It's no joke. In them days, it's nothing to laugh at. It's gonna be no joke. Nothing to laugh at. Very scary, very serious times. A time of faith in those days. You gotta have, as I said, you gotta have faith in the Lord, because in those days we're gonna live. We're gonna live by faith alone in those days. All right, this is Revelation 6, verse 9. This is the fifth seal. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Lord. So they were slain for the word of the Lord, and for the testimony which they held. So it's gonna be a lot of martyrs. It's gonna be a lot of martyrs in those days. It's gonna be a lot of 1/3 of the elect. Definitely martyrs for the Lord. That people are people that believe on the Lord, that follow the law, statutes, and commandments. If that's your lot to die for the Lord, that's an honorable, beautiful, just thing. Because when you die for the Lord, when you die, your spirit's gonna go up there with the Lord, with the Lord, and you're gonna reign with Him forever and forever. So that's a beautiful thing to die for the Lord. So if that's your lot to die for the Lord, do it. Like if that's my lot to die for the Lord, I will lay down my life for the Lord. Lord willingly, if that's my lot, I lay my life down for the Lord. With no complaints, nothing, with no fear. I just, I die for the Lord because I love the Lord, and I serve the Lord by keeping the law, statutes, commandments. I serve the Lord, and if I have to die for Him, I would die for Him. If that's my lot. If that's any of your brother's lot, that's a beautiful thing to die for the Lord. All right. So this is Revelation 6. I'm going down to 10. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, "How long, O Lord, holy and true, does not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?" So there's a lot of prophets, and believers, before us in the ancient world, that died for the Lord's sake, for the Lord's name. And they're saying, when will we get our vengeance? When are you gonna kill the people, that killed us? When are you gonna avenge us? Pretty much, okay. Revelation 6, verse 11. And white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, and to their fellow servants also and their brethren that shall be killed as they were shall be fulfilled. All right, so it's not gonna be fulfilled until we die, until our generation, until we be martyrs for the Lord and die for the Lord. And then they were the prophets of old and of ancient times. They will be avenged. Then we gotta wait, like I said, until our generation. There's a lot of people now that believe in the Lord, and that's gonna be martyrs for the Lord. And that's gonna walk with faith and be martyrs for the Lord. So they have to die before that's fulfilled. Revelation 6 verse 12. Oh, that's talking about the sixth seal. We're not in the sixth seal yet, but that's the fourth and fifth seals I just read. Those are the times that we're in. And like I said, you Israelites, to make your calling short, pray, read, study, fast, and do the works to make your election sure. I hope this was very edifying and to the elect. And again, I like to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom Israel. Shalom.